Hello, everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome to the new live stream. And looks like we're already having some little technical issues here, because it's just showing the creator of the game instead of the actual game itself. So, just a moment while we try to fix that. Also, because we're playing in China, I got myself a big bowl of noodles, and a lot of it too, because I need to try to get fat like Mao. I've also got some spicy pepper here. So we'll see how that goes. Huh. Ay, ay, ay. What is the problem here? Ay, ay, ay. Hold on. I'm trying to capture the actual game itself. There we go. Is it getting the cursor now? Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. All right, cool, cool. I thought we were going to trip over the finish line. Hi, everybody. Hi, Tired of Dogs, Franz Joseph, Overseer, Yeet, and Man of Steel. Good to see everybody. Just gonna eat my noodles while we wait. Oops. Hello, everybody. That's good. We're just gonna wait a couple minutes for people to come in, and we'll just enjoy the soundtrack in the meantime. And this is we're gonna have some Conquering History Games eating noodles and peppers ASMR. Don't worry, Emperor. I'll explain the game. I will definitely do that. We're just waiting for some people to come in, and what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go through the tutorial, which doesn't take long, just so that you guys can sort of have a broad understanding of what I'm doing. So because you're going like, oh, why is he going into that tab, and what's that tab, and I don't know what this means. Crunchy noodles, that's me biting into the pepper. I sometimes will cook food with the peppers in it, and I think because I got this from my father, I'll sometimes just have the spicy pepper I'm eating on the side, and so I'm just eating, munch, 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 and then whenever I want the bite of spicy, I just bite into the pepper directly. All right. Can we do... Oh, we're going to do... You guys are going to be in charge of the big brain moves. Because you guys are actually going to... So I guess I could kind of start explaining now. I am at some point going to do a pre-recorded series of this game where I have like a specific goal in mind and try to achieve it. But today, and I'm going to stream today, I'm going to stream right now, and then I'm going to stream this evening as well, so we can get some other people in different time zones involved. But every decision is going to be via straw poll. So you guys are going to vote on it. So I'm going to have this polls open thing here on the right. When the polls are open, vote, vote, vote. Check the chat. Go, go, go. Fast, fast, fast. We're only going to take like 2 to 3 minutes each time. And there should be like, I think I've set it up so the stream only has like a 10-second delay or something or less. So you guys should be able to react quickly. And then when this goes away, the polls are closed. I'm gonna try to show what the results are. Or oh no, actually, I don't think it's gonna work because I've got the game capture instead of display capture. You guys are just gonna have to trust me. So that'll work. There's definitely nothing symbolic about that. So we're gonna. So you guys will decide the paths that we go on. Hey there, Tyler fan. So, hold on, let me get another pepper bite and get that ASMR going. So, the concept of this game is that it's a political simulator game. I guess you can maybe compare it to like Victoria 2 or yeah, it's like excuse me. This is by a company called Kremlin Games, but it's a political simulator, like Hearts of Iron 4, probably a little bit more like Victoria 2, although not that detailed, of course. So you play as China, as the name implies, and like, what are you going to do about Mao's legacy? So Mao is actually still alive when the game's going to start. It's going to be also, okay, I should also say this. I'm not going to go right now into a ton of detail about all the what do you call them? Characters, all the people, like Mao Zedong, Hua Guofeng, Hu Yaobang. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail about all these people because I'm going to do that when I do my pre-recorded campaign of this. Now, once we get started, I'll kind of overview, give you the broad strokes of who these people are. But a lot of this is going to be, let me put it this way, I don't even have notes, so we're going to just kind of improvise and say, yo, these are who these people are and why they matter and whatever. Mr. Mao Zedong. Noodles. And like I said, you guys are gonna vote on it. So if we lose, don't get mad at me. Okay. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct, Walter. We're technically not playing as China. We're going to be playing as a leader in China. Uh-huh. Can you go Berg-size Xi Jinping? All right, just another couple of minutes. At the 10-minute mark, we'll get started. Just finishing up my noodles. Oh, the music is great. Like when I was going through the tutorial and just making sure everything worked, I was loving it. There's a lot of good stuff. And what's kind of cool is you can go in here into the settings and you can actually set play specific songs. So I love that. So here, actually let me play you what was very quickly become one of my favorites, Automation. And so, when this song's over, then we'll get started. Be right back just to get some water while this plays. Okay. Song's still going, then we'll start. Let's see. Woodstock. Is Woodstock here? Where? Is he in the chat? I don't see him. Okay. Alright, well, anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Nice. I like how many people we have showing up, even though it's like it's the middle of the day on a weekday, but have I seen a Spiffing Brisk post about YouTube exploit? I don't even think I know who that is. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, this is China, Mao's Legacy, a game by a company called Kremlin Games. And it takes place in 1976, when Mao Zedong is still alive. But it's when he has just lost the premiership of the People's Republic of China. And it is passing to Hua Guofeng, who we're going to initially be playing as. Because technically you're playing as a person, not the country. And the person is making the decision. So in some ways it's kind of like Crusader Kings 2. I know I keep comparing it to Paradox Interactive Games, but I figured that you guys know Paradox Interactive Games. I know that there's other political simulators out there besides Paradox Interactive. Hold on, let me get some Caribbean. We're going to spice it up now. I'm going to put some Caribbean hot sauce on my noodles. Oh yeah. Globalization, baby. And living in a border town. And then the game, I think, goes until 1985. Hello there, Traveler's Games. So we actually have a special guest in the chat today. And what I'm about to tell you, I don't want everybody to start doing, because I have a hell of enough of a backlog as it is. But Traveler James in the chat is actually the person who gifted me this game on Steam, which is why we're playing it. Yes, I'm very familiar with Suzerain Blank. That's coming up too. I discussed that in my State of the Channel live stream. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the tutorial. I've already done the tutorial, but it's pretty short, just so you guys can understand what's going on. So, greetings, casual wanderer. Welcome to Mao's Legacy. In this tutorial, we will explain all the main mechanics of the game. In the upper left corner, you can see the date and the speed counters up here. For how fast you want the game to be. Mao's Legacy is a real-time game, therefore you have to click one of the counters under the date to set the speed of the game. Pressing the pause button, you can stop the game at any moment in time. You can also use the space key to pause the game. Oh, the music's fantastic. I really hope it's not copyrighted, because then I'd have to turn it off. This is the diplomacy screen. It's down here in the bottom left. You can't really see it that well. Which is open if you click most countries. With it, you can see what diplomatic actions are available for each country and what is necessary for the action to occur. Alright. Nicholas, let's focus on the game right now. It is also important to mention that not all countries in the game are shown on the map. 4 countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, Rhodesia, and the United States of America can be found if we press the arrow on the right. There are multiple modes of the world's map, the first one being the regime mode. It shows all the different government systems of the countries. There are 4 different regimes. Socialist, so that's all this. Red. Reformist, so we got like the green down here in India and Libya, and there's like Tito's bloc. Liberal is blue, so there's like the Western Europe, and you know the United States is off the screen, but presumably that would be blue. So it's essentially the Western bloc. And then authoritarian, which is gray. So we've got like Cambodia down here and stuff like that. The next mode is influence. Hold on a sec. Let's get a little bit more noodles. The next mode is influence, which shows allegiance to certain forces of the Cold War and can be of 4 types. Pro-Soviet, pro-Chinese, pro-American, and neutral. Now, hopefully, I would imagine the audience that's watching this game is aware enough to know that, oh my gosh, the Soviet Union and China weren't just automatic best butt buddies? Yeah, they are different. Because of influence, you can have different relations and interactions with countries. After that comes the military map, which shows membership in different military alliances or neutrality. Finally, the trade map, which demonstrates the economic ties with other nations. In green equals close trade. In red means they are members of the CMEA. The CMEA has a really long name. Basically, this is the Soviet Union's trading bloc as opposed to the United States trading bloc. Okay, in blue are allies of the USA. Purple and light blue means close or non-block trading, which I don't think there's anything like that right now. From time to time, events will appear which will show up at the top in the form of a flickering envelope. When you click it, you will go to the event and will be empowered to choose from any option available. This is important because this is when I'm going to be pausing the game and you guys are going to be voting. You guys will be making the decisions. Let me reiterate. I'm going to say polls open on the right, and then we're going to go. All right? So you got to vote quick. We're not going to be doing like 10-minute polls like I do sometimes in live streams. 2 to 3 minutes because we got a lot of stuff to get through. Okay. Anyway, polls are closed. What is this? Shinkuro Yukinari. Heyo, I help out in Kremlin Games that made this game. If you need help or more information, feel free to ask. Oh, that's awesome. I love when developers show up. That's great. That's great. Well, yeah, always happy to see more political simulators. Like Paradox Interactive is great. Obviously, I play a lot of it, but different engines can lead, different mechanics. It's fun. It's like, look, who doesn't love Age of Empires 2? But there's other real-time strategy games out there. Speaking of which, let's not forget Age of Mythology coming in sometime soon, relatively soon. Okay. Oh, you guys haven't registered to vote in the straw polls? Get on that, bro. Get on that. Okay, so we take care of you in advance, so after an event has been activated, the game automatically pauses and will stay like that until you turn the speed on again. Very nice, Kremlin Games. I hated that I had to manually turn that on and had some Iron 4. Please direct your attention to the top half of the diplomacy window. Here you can see the indicators of the situation in the country in which change once every 2 weeks. When placing your cursor on them, you can find out what they mean and how they have changed in the last 14 days. So none of these things really work right now because we're just in a picture. Below the indicators, we have the tabs for going to other screens. Let's start from the doctrines. That's over here, top left. You're more of an AO3 fan, but okay, yeah, I get it. Here you can see, how do you register to vote? Well, you have to be subscribed to the Conquering History Games channel, and you have to click the bell so you'll always be notified whenever videos go up. So here you can see the current type of government of the country and the policy of the ruling party. When you look to the left side of the window, you can see and change the different doctrines of the country depending on the current policy. In the middle of the screen are the different factions. That's probably supposed to say factions. I'm sure it's a typo because it says fractions. Well, it's fractions of a circle. Anyway, which can be banned or supported, and from them depends which doctrines can be implemented. So I haven't had a ton of time to play this on my own time, but it's my understanding that, like, let's say you're going, like if you're going Dangus, you probably, like, if you're going full Dangus, you probably can't do Maoist things. We also have the efficiency of army indicator. If you place your mouth on it, you can see its mouth. Yeah, place your mouth on it. Get really close like this. Place your mouse on it, and you can see its growth. Let's look at the economy. Next screen. Here we can see the division of the budget of your country, and if needed, change it according to your needs. Each of the subdivisions has influence on different in-game indicators. For example, investment in the MGB increases the growth of the intelligence services, and investment into international aid increases the power of revolutionaries in third world countries, but don't overdo it and be careful. Wrong investment into different areas can lead to the growth of corruption. That's up here, the indicator of which you can see in the top right corner of the screen. By the way, I have a question for the dev that's in the chat. Is the soundtrack to this copyrighted? Because I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged by YouTube over this. It's a terrific soundtrack. I love it. Also on the Brandon, it's a joke. You're not gonna have to register for the straw polls. Also in the top are the indicators of the three main branches of the economy: production, agriculture, and the services sector. When you place your cursor there, you can see the growth of the branches during the past 14 days. It is important to mention here that the development of these branches is influenced by investments, doctrine, and the technology researched. On the right side of the window, you can see your government debt. You can pay it, or so like this is sort of like the New Order in a way. You can see your government debt. You can pay it, or take out a loan for more money. I think that's another typo there. Take out a loan for more money using the keys next to the indicator. Below the indicator of government debt, there is information about potential investments, losses from corruption, and other facts. Please direct your attention to the little pig at the bottom. This is the gold reserve of the country where you can place money, and it will be extracted from there if there is a deficit. We suggest investing extra money there because when the budget is large, its growth deteriorates and you will lose part of your money. All right. It's time for the Science tab. Science is divided into three branches: the legislative, executive, and different three branches. Science is divided into three branches: agricultural, production, and military research. You can only study one scientific research at a time. When the third technology in a branch is studied, a choice lies ahead of you. It depends from you, probably supposed to say on you, what route you will take. For agriculture, this is the development of extensive or intensive technologies. For production, it is automation or machinery update. Military technology is army or intelligence services. So also, no one is limiting you, so you can study both branches of research at the same time. Noodle break. Now for the overview tab. Here you can see information about economic growth, situations in the world, and the domestic indicators of countries. On the right side, there is a table of game modifiers which activate and deactivate depending on the policies and doctrines of the country and from the technology's research. So, for example, right here we've got Inlay's legacy. This is the guy who just died. Emphasizes reformists and liberals. Let's continue and go to the most interesting tab, politicians. Now, this is where the fun begins. Now, as I said, I'm going to do a pre-recorded campaign of this at some time where I'll try to have a specific goal in mind, as opposed to the chaos of letting you guys vote on decisions. So these are all historical figures. I believe that they're all real. And goodness gracious, there's a lot to talk about with them. You'll notice Mao Zedong is not at the top, because the dev can correct me here, but I believe that we're starting on the very day that Hua Guofeng takes charge as the premier of the People's Republic of China. And so Mao is not completely running the show, but he is still alive. The name of the game is China Mao's Legacy, Georgios. But anyway, I'm not going to go into the bios of all of these people, because we'll just be here all day. All right. Now, in front of you is the top government hierarchy of the People's Republic of China, on top of which is the character of the player. This is us right here. When placing your cursor on any of the politicians on the indicator bar next to his portrait, you will see his relations with other politicians and with you. It is also important to note that each politician has his own traits and affiliation with a certain faction. On the left side of the portrait of the character you're playing as, you will see the positions in the government, military council, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Below that are the heads of the regions, which the player can appoint. So that's like this, I think. Below that are the heads of regions, which the player can appoint depending on his or her preferences. Politicians can influence the indicators of the country. For example, the ones with the trait China Expert. So that would be, let's see, is there one here? Okay, we can't see one right now, but increase the unity of China. A politician with the trait Economical adds money to the budget. So we have like different things here. So again, this part is a little bit reminiscent of like Crusader Kings 2. So like, there's Chinophile, Westophile, Thrifty, Deng Xiaoping, Reformist, Pragmatist, Thrifty. I'm sure you guys know who this guy is at least. And as a Texan, I certainly know who he is. That's a whole That's a whole thing. Let's see. Yeah, you got schemers, arrogant, thrifty, etc. When you click on any politician, a window with information about him appears, his position in the government, his age, and his influence. You can also place him on any position in the government which follows the hierarchy, support him, begin pressuring him, or even do an assassination attempt on his life. Now for the last tab. Wars. Noodle break. Okay. From time to time, you will get events about the start of different military conflicts, in which you can support one of the two sides. For example, by sending humanitarian aid, military aid, or intelligence services aid, and by diplomatic support. Each of the options requires spending of money, army power, or of the intelligence services power. But your actions are limited by the points of influence, the growth of which depends on the influence of the People's Republic of China and the investments into international aid. 1 point of influence equals 1 click on any type of support except for diplomatic support, which is available to be used only once, and it doesn't require any spending. Gosh, that's great. I love how many people are showing up. Drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. On this, the tutorial is concluded. Comrade, I hope you can bring China into a bright and prosperous future. Best of luck to you during gameplay. Yeah. Oh, cursor's acting up. There we go. Okay, so we are gonna go into it. Let's see, Salted Off asks, are you doing communism, son? Just... By the way, has anyone seen that vid with Gura going, are you winning, Watson? And she's watching the and Amelia's watching like the Team Fortress 2 porn or something and just attacks her. Oops, that accidentally reset the tutorial. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, one more time. I'm going to be setting up straw polls pretty damn frequently. I'm going to be posting them in the chat, and you will need to vote quickly. I'm going to indicate that the polls are open on the right whenever it's time to vote. So if you go to the bathroom and you come back and you see that the polls are open, hop in that chat and vote quickly. All right? So it's up to you all to see what Mao's legacy is going to be and if China will do more or not. All right. So let's get started. New game. Here we are. I guess I should actually really quickly explain this. So, like, support of the party is at 80% right now. Support of the people is at 60%. The liberalization of mines, which this is the Kuomintang, I believe, is at 10. Standard of living is at 25. Our international reputation is at 83. We're conservative. Agent networks is at 2. Global influence is at 5. Relations with the USSR right now are at 30. Relations with the USA is at 70, I believe, because remember, this is after Nixon reopens relations with China by sending Forrest Gump to play ping pong out there. 10 Brayification. Well, here's the thing, 10 Bray. You're going to like this. Because I'm not using the display capture on my recording software that I usually use, instead I'm doing a game capture because we're not at 1080p. But it kind of works out because then I can put my face cam in the top right and my tip cognac glass in the bottom right, and it's not blocking anybody. So I'm not going to be able to show you guys the results of the poll, so you're just going to have to trust me that I counted it right. So anyway, the budget's 3. Did I already say? Yeah, Nixon in China and Forrest Gump. All right, so I guess let me just real quick go to wait, no, where is it? Politics. Is it this tab? Yeah, here we go. So I will just really quickly explain who we are starting as. We are Hua Guofeng. So Hua Guofeng was somebody who was a young man, relatively young man, when the Communist Party wins the Chinese Civil War, and was one of the most important members of the party after the death of Zhou Enlai. So Zhou Enlai, he's dead. He's not playable. The game starts basically like a month after he died. Zhou Enlai was the first premier of the People's Republic of China. I actually think he's a playable character in Vanilla Hearts of Iron 4. I might be wrong though. So he had been so Zhou Enlai, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm probably not. Was the premier of China from 1949 until he dies in 76, and was technically under Chairman Mao. So Hua Guofeng here comes into power and holds on to it for about 6-ish years before he's basically pushed out. But he was the one who removed the Gang of Four from political power by getting them arrested. And then he became not only just the premier, but also the head of the military commission and the party chairman, which actually makes him the only Chinese person in like the People's Republic history to hold all three of those offices at the same time. So he was somebody who was trying to reform from Maoism by kind of curbing back some of the excesses, but he was like, basically his attitude was Maoism was correct, but it went too far. And then eventually in 78, Deng Xiaoping, who's here he is. Deng Xiaoping pushes him out of power, sorta. Like, he still holds on to the premiership for a few more years until later. And then he just becomes a nobody, and then Deng's the one who's actually in charge. So yeah, that's all you got to know who we are. And like I said, I'll go over all these characters in detail when I'm doing a pre-recorded series. Noodle break. Okay. So, let's just go ahead and unpause and get to our first event so we can do some polls. And, of course, we have, like, the different speeds. Oh, there it is. First event. Wait, no, this is first just explaining the situation. So, 5 no. Congratulations on your appointment to the post of Premier of the State Council of the People's Republic of China, Comrade Hua Guofeng. As you know, your predecessor was Zhou Enlai, who gained popularity and respect among the people at home and abroad for his honesty and administrative talents. However, he was an active promoter of economic reforms and promoted reformers in the party, such as his protege, Deng Xiaoping. For these reasons, the death of Zhao on January 8, 1976 caused great grief among the people, which dissatisfied Mao and the leadership of the CCP, who reacted very reservedly to his death. Under the decree of Mao, the campaign of 5 No was launched. Not to wear mourning bands, not to make wreaths, not to make memorials, not to hold memorial ceremonies, and not to hang photos of Zhou Enlai, which so far do not cause anything except discontent. And you, as a new prime minister, can influence its execution. So here's the first poll we're going to do. Let me type it up and put it in the chat. So, let's see, go to straw poll. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Let it pass. Follow Mao's decrees strictly. Follow Mao and criticize. Criticize. In Zhao. Oops. I keep hitting caps lock instead of space, or instead of shift. Okay. Okay. And the polls are open. Vote, 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 vote. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right. What's going on here. Oh boy, Triple Eight Alpha Bull's coming in to criticize that I was wrong about the Senate races. Anyway, Salsa and Awful saying, can you do King Mao? Found the House of Mao like in the comic series East of West. And then Nestor Mako says, you need science, which I don't think was in response to that, but that's kind of funny. Mao can only become a king through the power of science. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All right, vote, 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 vote. I'm going to have my noodles while we vote. Just right, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're completely correct, Lawek. I should do that because I do keep it up while we're there. But come on, y'all. Vote quickly, vote quickly. I'm really looking forward to all the non-stop, stop the count and stop the steal jokes we're going to have in this stream and also in tonight's. Try to get the unthinkable achievement. That's supposed to be like a super hard one, right? Let me look that up. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it while I'm polling the audience. Okay, guys, like 30 more seconds. Okay, unthinkable. What is the unthinkable? I'm looking up it on the Steam community. There's no description. So there are a lot of different Steam achievements for this game. So, for example, there's one called Like Albania, but bigger. You have the state system be authoritarian, keep the embargo from the Soviet Union and the United States, and lose the entire sphere of influence. Don't blame me, I voted for Kong. Alright. Polls are closed. Let's check the results. Which I can't show you guys. But trust me. The results are in. With 48% of the vote. I have been instructed to gently sabotage the campaign. So that's what we're going to do. Incidentally, this all led to the whole Five No's thing led to a Tiananmen incident that kind of got overshadowed because of the different Tiananmen incident where nothing happened in 1989. Nothing happened at all. So we're going to gently sabotage the campaign. As Prime Minister of the State Council, as well as the Minister of Public Security, you were able as far as possible to mitigate the effect of the campaign. As part of the campaign, government and police officers removed improvised memorials and tore down posters marking Zhao Enlai's achievements. Constant propaganda aimed at denigrating Zhou and bans on open commemoration of the deceased caused widespread consent to the people with the top party, especially his wife Jiang Qing. His wife meaning, oh yeah, Shinkuro Yukinari. Yeah, sure. I would love advice. If you're the dev, guide me, man. Feel free. So where was I? However, thanks to your efforts to sabotage the campaign, discontent does not go beyond reasonable limits. Alright, so that was our first event, and I hope we can understand how that goes. Alright, let me just finish off these noodles here for a minute. Oh, you're just a member, you didn't make the game. Oh, I see. But you know what I mean. Okay. The noodles are done. So, sounds like we also have some other people in the chat who have played this game before. So that's cool. Now, let's kind of go to whatever the next event is going to be. By the way, looking at the calendar for those of you who are American, this is set up so it goes day, then month, then year. So this is not December 2nd, 1976. This is the 12th of February, 1976. Okay? let's see here. Am I going to eat borscht on my Russian campaigns? I don't even know. I'd have to make it myself, I guess. I don't know where I could buy borscht. So, criticize Deng and fight with right. The death of Zhou Enlai seriously affected the position of his protege Deng Xiaoping, who was left... Yeah, we're going to go through all the tabs here in a second, Sun Gains, don't worry. The death of Zhou Enlai seriously affected the position of his protege Deng Xiaoping, who was left without the patronage of the former prime minister. He is now under constant attack by the radicals headed by Mao Zedong's wife, Jiang Qing. And on February 2nd, Xiaoping was transferred to work in the field of external relations. With the permission of Mao Zedong and her supporters, they managed to launch a campaign, criticize Deng and fight with right, and began an active persecution of Deng in the media. It is noteworthy that although Mao treats Xiaoping with disbelief, he is not yet participating in his persecution. And what should we do? Have a good one, 888 Alphaball. What should we do given that Hua Guofeng has never been on good terms with either Jiang Qing or Xiaoping? So, yeah. We're going to do another straw poll, and, okay. We're just going to do one, and I'm just do like 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll just put like a couple of words next to either of them. Just like, I'm just gonna say like, do nothing, persecute, and stand up. Okay. Oops. And the polls are open. Oops. Vote, 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 vote. All right. Gonna elect Bernie Sanders. How old would he be? 76. Let's see. He would be. Just vote. Vote, 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 vote. What is this? Money button go burr. The Coomers need Jiang Qing. Oh, those Coomers. They're bad people. Make Caesar the ruler of China. He does say Mao. Alright, so let's do like another minute and 9 seconds of voting. Go, 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 go. And we have this very nice soundtrack to you know, help kill the time. We can listen to it while we kill the time. Just for save Deng or I will. Don't forget to research Loom. Yeah. Well, it's 76. You're thinking of when we're in Warlord era China. Gotta get that Loom. See, Loomer versus Coomer war. Loomers will always win. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Polls are closed! The polls are closed. The results are in, and I am seeing by a margin of 2 votes stand up for Xiaoping wins with 47% of the vote. The persecution came in at 44% of the vote, and the rest of them said do nothing. So we're going with standing up for Xiaoping. I'm sure that won't be controversial at all. Uh, in the media controlled by Jiang Qing's group, active persecution of Deng Xiaoping and his ideas began. However, stood up for him, claiming that Xiaoping made mistakes, but recognized them and contributed to the development of China. This caused discontent among the top of the party, but it appealed to the people, where Xiaoping was respected for contacting popular Zhao Enlai and for participating in correcting the consequences of the Great Leap. Provincial party committees also joined the criticism of Xiaoping soon after Mao issued a directive on March 3rd, confirming the legitimacy of the Cultural Revolution and noting that Deng Xiaoping is an internal problem of the country, after which provincial party committees also criticized Xiaoping. All right. You know what? Let's also, hold on. Let's see here. Slot 1. Wait, was I not? Why am I not able to save? Hold on, this is actually important, guys. Oh wait, no, yeah, it did save. Okay, cool. So let's actually start going through these different things. Yeah, let's get researching some stuff. So improved. We're going for improved conveyor production, or we need modern capitalization. Let's go over here to the doctrines and actually break down what's going on. I wanted to save ALMAO because, just in case something happens, I don't want to have to then go through all this crap again. Yeah, I'll get achievements on my own time. So, right now, we've got the left radicals, which are 30%. The conservatives are at 45%. Moderates are at 15%. Reformers are at 10%. And nobody's satisfied. We have and so like these are the different factions of the party. We're having elections once per year. So let's see. You won't be able to change anything there yet. The helmsman guides us. Yeah. I'm just kind of showing these things here. So right now we have state, monopoly, capitalism. Our party is the people's democracy. Our civil rights, we are fighting dissent. We've got Unitarianism, territorial system. We're fighting against traditionalism, and our military power is currently building up. All right, this is our economy right now. I don't know. You guys think I should do anything with the economy right now? Good morning, Nicholas. See, Dosji says just go budget and invest in service for now. You have the Mao debuff, so you can go higher with industry or agriculture. So, I think I should invest in those things. Yeah, a little bit more industry, right? Gold reserve. Write little on envelopes, focus on state, science, and industry. Okay. So let's get the science. So I guess we can't get the science up right now. Genghis Khan. I like that. Cut diplomatic missions entirely. Really? Sure then, if y'all say so. That helps with the budget quite a bit. Yeah, here's the money up here, guys in the top right. So let's get science up a bit. Let's get agriculture up a tiny bit as well. Envelopes are bad for the party members. Okay. Let's do this, and we'll invest here. Let's get that up to a big whopping 15. Don't raise anything higher than the state mechanism. Okay. Take loans honestly. Really? Yeah, defund everything, no taxes. If I invest too much, I'll get corruption skyrocketing. Huh. Interesting. Well, it's at 20 right now. The party support right now, it's at 48. Alright. Oh, the agriculture debuff means that we can't go higher than we already are for industry and agriculture. Well, hold on. The agriculture, the debuff for Mao. Wait, where does it show that? That's in the doctrines, right? Or wait, where was it? Where does it show the thing? Okay. And oh, it's the view tab. Here we go. Right. Oh yeah, we should actually go through these. So these are like national spirits, right? In Hearts of Iron 4. So right now we have an inefficient industry minus 0.5 to industry every 2 weeks. In order to deactivate, we need to have our own industrial technologies. We also have inefficient construction. Industry will not rise above 50. To deactivate, we'll need full industry re-equipment. The Cultural Revolution is still here. Plus 0.6 income, plus 0.2 agents, plus 5 armies. This is every 2 weeks, right? If I understood the tutorial right, this will change. If Mao dies, it'll be increased by half a point to support of the people, plus 1 to liberalism, minus half a point to standard of living, minus half a point for relations with the United States. So, Inlay's legacy, we already discussed that. It's emphasizing reformists and liberals. And then we have the aftermath of the Great Leap Forward. Agriculture does not rise above 70. In order to deactivate, we will need to develop agricultural methods. Sorry, a mosquito came in here, so I had to kill it. So, yeah, and then there's just like our different influences and stuff. Let's go to the Wars tab, though. There's none going on here, but you know what? Some of y'all might give me crap for this. I'm going to put a teeny bit more army in there, just a little bit. Yeah, agriculture. We should just get the agriculture down, though, because what did it say? It's not going to go above 50, or was it that it's not going to... Ah! Or was it 50 or 70? Oh, 70. Bastion of Maoism. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Bastion, it's because when I had this up, I think it was when I was up here, it was blocked, so... We also have Bastion of Maoism, which is a half a point to party, minus 0.2 for liberalization, plus 0.1 unity, plus 0.2 dip reputation, minus 0.4 relations with the USSR, and minus 0.2 from the USA. Well, the industry can't go, or no, the industry, yeah, industry can't go above, dang it, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Industry can't go above 50, guys, let's remember that. But you fine. We'll jack up the services. Industry. Okay, these are all at 10. We'll leave that there. Alright. Oh, I'm just blowing. I know some of you want me to put more into the state mechanism, but let's keep some money in reserve a little bit up here, okay? And start getting to the next events and stuff. So, is there anything else I was going to do? Oh, yeah, I think so. So, can we assign people yet to the different governors and stuff? Yeah. Oh, and then the way this works is, so, like, right now when we're not selecting anything, these the bars are showing how they feel about us, but when we overlook something else, then it shows how they feel about Mao. So, for example, Mao right now, he's a big fan of ours. And then, but like if we hover over Mao, Deng Xiaoping, like look at the bottom left here, Deng Xiaoping. So we're not doing anything right now. He likes us more than he used to because you know we were defending him. And then up here, Mao. If we overlook Mao, Deng, not a fan. Those two don't really get along. So. If we want to assign people, we could just click somewhere. Okay, so let's go with somebody who's, like, thrifty, right? So let's say, like, Li Jianyan here is a moderate hard man who's thrifty, not under investigation and whatnot. So then we can then, like, assign them to the different areas, right? So... this person's thrifty, so we should put them in charge of, like, one of these areas, right? Make them the premier. Plus, he's pretty loyal to me. Take note of who's already there. Oh, yeah, so these are the people, so we have Wu Dai, Chen Jilian, Chen Zhou, Zhao Ziyang, and Zhang Chunqiao in charge of the capital, northwest, west, south, and east, respectively. Because I'm going to anger the ones I displace. So right now, the premier is me. So wait, if I make him premier, doesn't that mean I'm going to be sort of like, I don't know if that's the right word, but cooing myself? Like, bring him in? I would be a moderate, but I'm already a moderate. So I'm replacing the pragmatist and schemer things with hard man and thrifty. Huh. And then Wu Dai. Wu Dai is a left radical. Oh, power is unrelated to position. Okay. Yeah, then we're gonna make Li Jinyan the premier. It's gonna take like, yeah, there we go. So Deng historically didn't hold a major position, was in charge. Interesting. Okay. So then, who else do we want to get here? So there's Thrifty. Who else is Thrifty? We have Xi Dengguo, who is admittedly a left radical, but I don't think we really know what we want to do here yet. Try to assassinate Mao for giggles. Well, he's gonna die anyway, so sure. Let's do that so we can explore that mechanic. So to do that, we need to... Isn't there supposed to be something here that lets me assassinate him? Like all the different options? Ah, thank you very much, Nick. Yes. Support, hound, spy, investigate, send for re-education. It's the top button. What do you mean the top button? Send for re-education? Oh, you can't assassinate Mao. You can only assassinate the others. So what would that be, hound or what? It's all hail the all hail the Hemsman side to the CHC. Huh. All right. Well, this is partly why I wanted to live stream before doing a full campaign of my own, even though there's benefits to that. I wanted to, kind of get the group. So hopefully there'll be people here. Yeah, very influential. Now, a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look at who's actually in charge here. So we have Wu Dai. Wu Dai is a hard man. He's harsh. Well, you know what? Let's I think what we're gonna have to do. Santiago Rivera, we're not really here to talk about that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a poll, and because this is a very important poll, I'm going to keep this one open for like maybe 5 minutes. Because I need to decide what political path we're going to be going down. Are we going to do reformist? Are we going to do left radical? Are we going to do moderate? Or are we going to do liberal? And in fact, this is such an important thing that we're going to do a runoff. Gabriel, I'm just going to go ahead and time you out because, God, I'm getting sick of those jokes. What Hearts of Iron 4 mod is this, guys? So it's been years, and I've just finally had enough. So what we're going to do is, yeah, sure, go for it, Shinkiro. I might join that too. So what we're going to do is we're going to vote on if we want to go left, radical, moderate, reformist, or liberal, and then if we don't hit 50%, we're gonna then run it off, okay? Because I need to know so I can figure out who I want to put in power. Because I want us voting on every single, governor and whatnot. Okay. Is totalitarian one of the branches? Let's just keep it simple and go with those 4. Okay. Hold on. Broadly shooting for. Okay, so we got liberal, left, radical, reformist, and if you go full left rad, you go authoritarian instead of conservative socialist. Let's just do the big 4 for right now. And then we can talk about branches later. Alright. Okay. The polls are open. We're going to do a whole 5 minutes on this. Oh, shoot. Did the stream crash, or was that just me? I think it was just me. Well, let's wait a minute. Oh, congratulations, Gluzman. You're an uncle. Why isn't your Discord server link shown as a hyperlink? You know what? YouTube often filters people trying to post links in super chats, so it might not even be your decision. And because it's not even showing me that I can let it through, YouTube will just like void it often. Maybe you could try to put a space in it or something, do something cheeky. The poll's not working? Give me a second. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing people are voting, so I guess the thing's working. But yeah, vote, 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 vote. We'll keep it open for like 5 minutes, or until, let's see, how do you switch your vote? Oh my god, guys, are you serious? Oh no. I'm just getting flashbacks to the interviews with people after Brexit happened, which I'm not going to say whether I'm for or against Brexit. You know I don't do that. But just freaking the people who are going, yeah, so is there going to be like a second vote? We could, because I changed my mind actually. And remember, if nothing hits 50%, we will have a runoff. Yeah. it's oh man. And hey, if you haven't done so already and you've already voted, go ahead and drop a like on the stream, yeah? Ten Bray says you like drinking British Cheers. So I watched the Girls und Panzer film yesterday. That was awesome. And I guess there's one more, Das Finale. I need to check that out sometime. Featherist says, I joined you. The first thing I heard was Brexit talk. Oh, hey, Featherist, good to see you. We're voting. We're voting right now on, like, what's the broad path I'm going to be taking. We're voting for, like, another minute and a half. I think this is going to have to go to a runoff. Boy, nobody ever likes moderates in this community. If I wanted centrism, I just watched the news. Lowick, well, if we die early, I'll just, like, reset the game, and we'll start it. And I'm going to also stream again tonight. Guys, maybe the moderates are radical centrists. Oh, Santiago, we got that hive mind. About 40 seconds. Did I enable autosave? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay, now it's there. What do you think? Should I do monthly or half year? Send the moderates to pound sand in the Gobi Desert. Yeah, I think let's see. Let's go with like half year. No, let's do monthly. Yeah, radical yeah, it's one of my favorite lines from the John Adams show is when Benjamin Franklin says, I'm an extreme moderate. Everyone not in favor of compromise should be shot. All right. So we're going to have to go to a runoff, guys, because okay, yeah, hold on. The polls are closed. The polls are closed. The left radicals have 40% of the vote, followed closely, or not closely. The liberals squeaked out the reformists for second place. So we're going to have a runoff between the left radicals and the liberals. Let me draw it up. Yeah, shooting the land over. Yeah. Let's get that playing from the beginning again. Okay, again, because this is very important, we're going to take like 5 minutes. The polls are open! Vote, 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 vote. The Accent Man says, can you promote and demote members of the government? Yes, yes. That's pretty much what we're voting on right now, because I want to, you know, figure out... I'm thinking right now in terms of thrifty and stuff, but... you know, they also have different political beliefs, and so I think I kind of broadly have to figure out, you know, which path I want to go down, because I want to have a vote every time we want to figure out who's going to be the governor of the West or something. Okay, oh, this is a tight vote, guys. This is a tight freaking vote. Polls are open, people. Go, 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 go. Oh, this could really go either way. Although, what was that? I did a poll in something the other day, and it ended up going by 1 vote. Oh, yeah, it was in my Republic of Texas campaign. Yeah. Let's go. I see 73 people in the chat, but 73 people have not voted yet. We got like maybe 2.5 more minutes of voting. This Marx is spinning in his grave so fast it's powering China. Oh man. Mail-in ballots coming in for the liberals, not the libs. Oh man, about less than a minute to go. 45 seconds. There are more than enough people that have not voted to overturn who the current lead is. Let's see. I don't know, man. I think I'm going to vote third party. I'm just going to write in Bernie. I'm going to travel back in time to 1976 China and just write in Bernie Sanders. You know what? Fuck it. I'm writing in Nader. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. The polls are closed. The polls are closed. And the winner is the Liberals with 59% of the vote. They actually really took charge there. It was initially very close, but you know, the mail-in ballots came in, and there you have it. So, we are going to be going Liberal. So, Kronosbox said you didn't know ads could get into streams. Are you seeing an ad right now? Huh, that's weird. I shouldn't have it set that way. Maybe if like you just open up the stream, or I don't know. So we are gonna go liberal, which means, where is he? Hold on, where'd Dang go? Oh, there. No, Dang is reformist. That's right. Reform must be gradual. If I go too fast, I'll be screwed. Huh. Okay, you have to protect Zhao Jinyang and Hu Yaobang in order to have a successful liberal playthrough. Accident. It's not rigged. Keep crying, baby. Guys, we're going to need about 100 cc's of copium stat for the left radicals. So Zhao Jinyang, and so we'll hold on to him, and then we got Hu Yaobang here, who's soft and an idol. What does idol mean? I wish you could just hover it and show you exactly what it means. Oh, here's automation playing. So then, should we pop out Mao now, or should we just wait until we died? What's the support that needs money? Why can't we assign him anywhere yet? Okay, we've got Zhao Jinyang. Maybe send for re-education support. So support is how we increase them up here, right? Oh, our first donation of the stream. Thank you very much, 10 Bravification. Who's asked, can we coup the reformers? Well, the reformers are actually not in charge right now. There's the alert. Let's see. They're too low in the hierarchy. Okay, so we want to support him. So we're going to support Zhao, and we're going to support who? So in the meantime, I guess we could just sort of think of things in terms of actually getting money. Just shoot everybody in front of them, right? Well, who do we definitely not want here? We don't want these stinking reformists, so how do we... History with Rover. We're not shooting the libs. We are the libs now. You know what? Let's just keep moving. Let's get to some more events. Alright, are we actually playing now? No, I know. There we go. Let's let some time go by. Ganon is a capitalist pig. Wait, what is it? What is Shinkuro? Westophile gives US rep boost. Chinophile gives USSR. You can have reformists, just get rid of left radicals. Oh. The liberals are KMT. Well, you guys voted for it. Here we go! Elections in Thailand. This is fun. This is some, out of China stuff for you guys to vote on. Now, hold on. Let's see if I'd known this would happen. You would have fought with the Japanese. Hold on a sec. Thailand choice. Hold on. So, after the fall of the military junta, in 1973, and the transfer of power to the civilian government, Thailand entered the period of chaotic democracy. The victories of the communist forces throughout Indochina contribute to the growth of leftist sentiments led by the Maoist Communist Party of Thailand, which is engaged in both partisan and legal activities. They are opposed to the right-wing military, landowners, and other royalists, which often leads to clashes. Under these conditions, against the backdrop of the outbreak of the crisis of the Thai economy, the Democratic Prime Minister Kurkut Pramoj is forced to hold early elections. Maybe this is our chance. Hold on. If not to lure away, then at least destabilize the bastion of imperialism in Indochina. So we go next. So our choices are: do we not interfere, or two, support coalition. Hold on. Support coalition. Or fuck elections, basically. And do guerrilla warfare. Let's see here. Hey, you guys are going to choose. You guys are going to make the decision. Don't tell me what to do. You're voting on it. The polls are open. You got 2 minutes. Go. You are CPC for the entire game, but you can work with the left KMT and embrace their policies. Speaking of coalitions. Be careful of vote splitting. There will be no runoffs! Dun, dun, dun. Embrace the live way and send drones. Pokemon, time to Pokemon Go to the polls, guys. Don't wait a fortnight. Vote now. Yuck, 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 yuck. No, less than a minute to go now. Less than a minute to go now. Constant, yeah, you're right. About 15 seconds left. Okay. Wow, so somebody called Sir44 after the stream has started has guessed that the game I'm playing is China Mao's Legacy. That's very nice. All right. Anyway, the polls are closed. The winner with 51% is support the coalition. Can you not hear the background music, Traveler James? I was able to just hear it. Some of the songs are quieter than others. Okay. So we're going to support the CPT and create a coalition with the left and the Democrats. We managed to provide substantial support for the CPT and to achieve an alliance with various moderately left-wing activists and some warming of relations with the Social Action Party and the Democratic Party in exchange for the termination of partisan attacks on military bases. The election campaign of 1976 was accomplished by bloody street clashes. You can barely hear it? Okay, I'm going to turn it up. Oh, you know why? Because I had my desktop audio down from another game I was playing. Oh, it's SLR. Sorry. My bad. As a result, the Premier Kukrit Pramoj Social Action Party received the largest number of votes, which had to form a coalition with the Democratic Party and the CPT. Royalists in the government and officers are unhappy with the strengthening of the left. The situation is heating up. Okay. And, so what were we going to do, though? There's something else we were going to do. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, so here, Thailand is down here, by the way, because somebody was asking if Thailand borders China. No, it doesn't. It's down here. So you got the ones that border us is we got Vietnam, we have Laos, and then this is Burma, and this is India, and over here is Bangladesh. Yeah, India. We technically bordered Pakistan and Afghanistan. We bordered the Soviet Union and Mongolia, obviously, and North Korea. Those are all the countries that directly border us. Oh, and Hong Kong is somewhere down here. Okay. Rise up and help our soon-to-be live. All right, you're heading out, Shinkuro. It was nice to have you. Have a good day. Okay. On March 25th, 1976, an article was published in the Shanghai newspaper Wenhu Bao, in which the late Zhao Enlai was counted among the capitalist roadsters, aka supporters of the capitalist path. The material appeared at the direction of the head of the Shanghai Party organization, Zheng Chongqiao, Jiang Qing's closest associate. The article also sharply criticized both Deng Xiaoping and his reform ideas. This article is actually for the first time publicly accusing Zhao of sympathizing with capitalism. It is not known how the people will react to it. All right, new election, or new straw poll. Give me a second. Tibet? Yeah, I never heard of it either. Hold on a second. Hold on. Just typing it up, guys. Whoop. Hold on. There we go. All right. The polls are open, and I'm gonna go get some paper so I can take notes from some of the things that you guys are suggesting. Hold on, be right back. Coup Pol Pot right away once Mao dies. What are you trying to say? Pol Pot's a bad guy? Is he a bad hombre? By the way, guys, we're only going to stream for about 37 more minutes. Then we're going to play some more tonight. I also might do another stream in between, but I want you to get different time zones in on this game. Okay. SLR44 says it's cool to see more people play this game. Would you believe the only playthroughs of this are from the demo 2 years ago? Wow. I'm trying to remember how I discovered this game. I think it was just recommended to me in Steam. Like, oh, you like other games like this, you might like this too. And I just had it on my wish list. Huh. So, vote, vote, vote. Also, let me write down some notes that you guys are giving me. Dylan98 says, have I ever been to Ireland? As a matter of fact, I have. Amazing. Only Dublin. I haven't seen the rest of the island, but it was amazing. Definitely want to go back one day. I was there for like a week. Okay, so hold on. Writing down. Coup, Pol Pot, after Mao dies. All right. The left rats agree Pol Pot and Khmer Rouge must go. We're going to be liberal with Chinese characteristics. Yeah. Well, nobody likes Pol Pot. In fact, I remember this was a couple of years ago. I found this YouTube channel where the guy, I don't know like what his name was or anything, but I guess he was doing a personal project where he had made a website where he was trying to have a map of the world where you can click on a map of the world and it would play like socialist or communist music from that country. Like it would link to one of his YouTube videos. So it would be stuff like IWW Little Red Book songs from the United States, things like that. And of course there's like the major countries you think of. Soviet Union, China, communist parties in different major countries of the world. But he was trying to find stuff like I remember he had a thing. It's like, guys, I got 3 vinyl records of communist music from Bhutan or something. And so anyway, this dude, he had a video on his channel, which I guess like when he had hit a certain amount of subscribers, where he said, okay, I'm going to talk about what my personal political beliefs are, sort of. And he basically said, I'm in favor of any left... And by the way, I'm not saying this has anything to do with my personal politics, but I did think it was an interesting little music project of his. So like, he was talking about how I am broadly okay with all leftist movements, except for Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge, and then he just goes off talking about like how the Khmer Rouge are not leftists at all, but in fact they're like ultra nationalist right wings they're just evil motherfuckers. And he's like, don't dare try to say that they're leftists. Okay, but anyway, let's check the results. Polls are closed. Polls are closed. The winner is 59% are not in favor of the free press. We are going to withdraw the material and prohibit the publication. 59%, the exact same amount that voted liberals. So the liberals are against free press, confirmed, as we all knew. Let's move on. As a leftist who wears glasses, I'm inclined to agree. Exactly. Oh, heck. Ooh, this is a groovy song right here. Hold on. We're only against socialist press. Wait, what's going on here? I also wear glasses, so Pol Pot, not a fan. Not a fan. Because of the... Hey, Corgi's here! Oh, it's Hoggers time. Because of the enormous power of Zhang Chunguo in Shanghai as head of his administration, the article, despite your attempts to seize it, still leaked to the people. But your actions allowed to delay and impede the dissemination of the article. It is precisely because of this that the scale of the protests of the people who took the article as an insult to the deceased in the beginning of a repressive ideological campaign of the radicals is not as big as it could be. Uh-huh. Okay. Some Frenchie. That's funny. The left rads have always been clear that we hate the free press, unlike the hypocritical liberals. Alright. Watch the Party Unity. Yeah, Party Unity is not great right now. I'm about to get cooed. Okay, so what do you guys think I should do? Maybe we should go into the... No, not science. Not doctrines. What do you think? State mechanism? Isn't that going to help? Huh. Give positions to liberals and reformists. Alright, well, let's increase the MSS. And, yeah, get the state mechanism going as well. But also, we need to get liberals in power. Release wild boars into the party congress to eliminate your opponents. State mechanism should be 19, you guys think? Let's pull back on agriculture a little bit. Okay. Let's do that. There we go. You know, has anybody seen the new Watchmen series? It was just a one-off season, but I liked it a lot. But there's a part where a certain character is on trial, and then he releases a bunch of pigs into the they're like baby pigs, I think. They're little piglets, but he releases them into the courtroom. So yeah, that's now what I'm imagining a freaking Hua over here is gonna do. He's just gonna be, oh, you're trying to coup me, huh? There's one thing that you didn't count on, though. And he pushes a button and all the doors open and it's wild fucking violent boars. Just goring everybody in the damn legislature. Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Zhao Yang seems like good, but I don't think I can actually assign him places yet. Oh, I actually can. Let's put him in Wu Dai. Yeah. Let's also keep assigning him. Wait, whoops. Where'd he go? There he is. Yes. Oh, I can make him premier, but I think we already have a good premier, right? Oh, no, he's a moderate. Oh, yeah, they're already in the south. So I guess that's fine. Let's just keep promoting the libs. So Hu Yaobang. We need money, which we don't have. Li gives me lots of money. Oh, yeah, Li, yeah, because he's thrifty. Money good. Money good in China. Yeah, I don't understand this. Don't touch Zhao yet. Moderate something. I don't know. I could borrow money, but let's just wait. Let's try to have some more. I want to get more events happening, really, than anything, so we can, you guys can vote on more stuff. Uh-oh, there's a conspiracy against me. Also, there's an event. The Tiananmen incident. Oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is not to be confused with the Tiananmen Square incident where nothing happened in 1989. Release the beast. So, this is a different incident. Numerous attempts by this actually did happen in real life. Numerous attempts by the CCP to discredit the late Zhao Enlai have caused only discontent among the people. On April 4th, on the day of the traditional holiday of remembrance of the departed, the citizens of Beijing carried wreaths in memory of Zhou Enlai to Tiananmen Square to the monument to the people's heroes. Before nightfall, about 2 million people visited the square. The mountain of wreaths reached 20 meters in height. On this occasion, an emergency meeting of the Politburo of the CPC Central Committee was convened under the chairmanship of Mao Zedong, where it was decided to crush the demonstrations. You and the mayor of Beijing, Wu Dai, were appointed to be responsible for this. During the night, we managed to clear the area from the wreaths. That probably meant to say wreaths from the area. But the people who came on the morning of April 5th demanded that they be returned. At the same time, there are calls for the overthrow of Mao Zedong and Jiang Qing and the demands of, quote, genuine Marxism-Leninism. Jiang Qing calls for a harsh suppression of protests, and Wu Dai seems to want to avoid violence, but the final decision is yours. Alright. New poll. Let me get it up. Okay, 1. 2. 1st. Okay, 3. Whoops. How's the music to me speaking ratio in terms of audio? Is it good? All right, the polls are open. Huh. Alright. Right now it's playing kind of a softer song. Go on, vote, guys. About another minute and a half. You guys can barely hear the music. What the fuck? You know what? Let me modify it in the game. Oh shoot! I'll switch it in the game after this. Hey, you guys are the ones voting on it. Don't get mad at me. Whatever's the result. Well, it's almost like that's the purpose of the game. You gotta juggle support from the party and support of the people. Wow. Huh? If you enjoy the music in this game, I highly suggest a channel called Mr. Old Major. He posts a lot of Mao era songs. I will admit I have a guilty pleasure for listening to Communist China songs whenever I find out about a landlord getting owned. Pretty much, yeah. The middle one seems like a half measure. Not too many people are really voting for it. Oh, do 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 do. All right, let's go ahead and stop the count. All right, the winner is number 3. Everyone out and cordon off the area with 50% of the votes. You once arranged a hunting accident with your landlord. Went well. Yep, I'm telling you, there's certain things, like everybody becomes a Maoist when they got a bad landlord. Everyone's a communist when they got a bad boss. Everyone becomes a capitalist when they win the lottery. You know, yeah, look, getting cooed in 3, 2, 1. At 6:30 in the evening, Wu Dai, through the loudspeakers, called on the crowd to disperse. Many left, but about 1,000 people remained. At night, subunits of the city police and troops of the Beijing garrison were introduced into the square, cordoning off the demonstrators. After the cordoning at night, some of the protesters began to disperse. Some tried to break through, but were arrested. Those who remained, the police, without any problems, ousted and arrested. The protest was suppressed with minimal force. The events in Tiananmen are officially declared a counter-revolutionary incident, the responsibility for which was assigned to Deng Xiaoping. At the suggestion of Mao Zedong, the Politburo dismissed Deng Xiaoping from all posts but retained his membership in the CCP. Deng Xiaoping himself at this time is in Guangzhou under the protection of his old comrade in arms, commander of the Guangzhou military district, Zhu Xiyu. Alright, so we're paused. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, the music. Yeah, so let's turn up the music in-game. Oh, there's your problem. Let's take it to 20. Yeah, dangoids. Yeah, the dangoids are getting BTFO, as the kids like to say. I'm sorry, did I call this Burma? I meant Myanmar, I guess. My bad. Can you believe that Deng was responsible for this? Alright. Yeah. Reform, go, go, go. Oh, man. I should put money in it. Conspiracy! According to the recently received information, several senior party members who are dissatisfied with your rule have agreed to remove you at the next Congress of the Central Committee. You need to urgently do something if you do not want to repeat the fate of the revisionist Khrushchev in 1964. Oh, no. We only have one option. We can start screaming at the Congress because the special services are not going to help us. The army is not going to support us. And the people don't need another cultural revolution. Yes. Loic, sorry, Loic, the army's not going to help. So what now? I guess let's start screaming at the Congress. That maybe could help. Before the conspirators managed to voice their accusation, you attacked them with criticism and counter-accusations. However, you clearly did not have enough credibility, and most of the party members are tired of your rule. The majority of those present at the Congress supported the conspirators, and you were removed from post, expelled from the Central Committee, and sent to a distant, powerless position. Oh, Shop File Drive, you showed up at the wrong doggone time. Let me put it this way. I'm getting the Houston treatment. Party coup, your actions has made the party more and more angry, getting tired of you. High party members that organized the meeting where you were criticizing the party voted for your resignation. Now you are a pensioner nobody wants, and your former spot is occupied by a compromised candidate trying to maneuver between rival factions. Game over, man! Yep. With the death of this character, the thread of fate has been severed. Reload a saved game or persist in the doom world we've created. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm not upset about it. I had heard that this is a very difficult game. In fact, I've seen some people online say that the game is actually rigged because they say, "Oh, it's impossible to win unless you do certain things, like certain paths." Yeah, geez, everybody's putting on their Joker makeup right now. Every left radical that lost that poll earlier. You get what you fucking deserve. Just. You're laughing at me, Shotfall Drive. I just got cooed, and you're laughing at me. Do you think... Let me get this straight. You think me getting cooed is funny? And then Shotfall Drive just goes, I do. And I'm tired of pretending it isn't. Alright. You can win as liberals, and you become Asian Pinochet. Libs got fucked hard. Alright. So tell you what, let's do another 18... Let's do another... Yeah, no, I figured that, Loic. I figured that every path is winnable. That you can get to 80... What is it, 85 or 86? But obviously it's going to take practice. So that's fine. So what we can do... Let's do a new game for like another 18 minutes. And remember, I'm going to stream this again tonight. So we can kind of go faster this time. Wait, is that not a new game? Wait, what that? Oh, thank you very much, NPC Porky. Says, it's understandable you lost. It's the first time you played this. You just need to finance your secret services a lot in the beginning. Well, let's try that. Let's go to the economy. Let's get the state mechanism up. Let's see. Maybe just double what we had before. More envelopes for party members. Get this up to like 15. Agriculture, let's bring that down. Dip missions. Wait, no, dip missions we wanted to just drop out. The voters guaranteed you would get cooed with their disjointed voting powers. Yeah, Shotfall Drive. I don't know if you were here earlier for that, but freaking 59% of people voted that I should go for the liberal faction, and then coincidentally 59% of people also voted that I should suppress the free press. Curious. Alright. Somebody was saying I should invest in science when I get the chance and stuff. Which track is this? Dun, 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 dun. It's so varied too, which is what I like. Yeah, the duality of man. All right, Slur44, you have a good day. Hope class goes well for you. Get chatted. So I guess let's maybe try to do the lib thing again. The facts and the logic and the whatnot. See, the thing is, the libs all start down here. That's what kind of makes it a little tricky, isn't it? Support. Support some more. We're gonna put Zhao in charge of the capital, in the capital instead of Woe, and can we? I guess we're just gonna have to wait. Do we have somebody thrifty? Oh yeah. Let's make you our premier, Li Jianyan. Oh, the Rad Lift. We're using their votes to curb reforms. These bastards. Party doesn't like lib shit, not yet anyway. You'll learn to like it. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's get going. And unpause. Oh wait, what's this? Oh yeah, empty minister. Right, right. Can we put Mao in charge here in the south? No, he's sick. He's harsh. He's no. We don't need Mao going sicko mode on South China. This guy's a left radical, but he's thrifty, so we'll do that for the money. And let's go. The chat is too divided to achieve a functional government without compromise. Shotfall Drive says hashtag only scheme run. Alright. Let's go, guys. Oh, we have an event! The 5 no's. So because we're going to be going liberal... what do you guys think? Should I keep doing polls for these? We don't have much time left. You know what? We're just gonna let it pass. Just let it pass. When we get to some new events, you guys can vote again. Here we go. New event. Criticize Dang. Actually, this one we're gonna do speed run. Yeah. Leave the polls for tonight. Yeah. Okay, so let's actually stand up for Xiaoping right now, because then we're like gonna be attacking Jianqing, who's a left radical. So they were the ones who lost the poll. We stood up, claiming that Deng Xiaoping make mistakes, but recognized them and contributed to the development of China. This caused discontent with the top of the party, but it appealed to the people, where Xiaoping was respected for contacting popular Zhao and Lei and for participating in correcting the consequences of the Great Leap. Provincial party committees also joined the criticism of Xiaoping soon after Mao issued a directive on March 3rd, confirming the legitimacy of the Cultural Revolution and noting that Deng Xiaoping is an internal problem of the country, after which provincial party committees also criticized Xiaoping. The CHG guy probably has soft hands and wears sandals. That's like something out of... Oh, the research is done. There we go. That sounds like something Rolf would say in Ed, Edd n Eddy. Let's see here. Third option hurts party unity more than it boosts popular support. Put Dang as the CMC when you can. Really? If I'm trying to go Leb? See, Dang is a capitalist roader pig dog, but it's CHG and chat's choice. To go liberal requires you to do any action that condemns Mao during party congresses. Okay. The event where Mao's secret speech is read is interesting. I'm sorry, I didn't realize we're not paused. Yep, we're gonna go liberal, so we can do so. You guys know that song. You know, the people's flag is deepest red. It's shrouded of our martyred dead. You know that one I'm talking about. Raise the scarlet banner high. Well, because we're gonna be going liberal, we're gonna have to change it to the mockery version of it. Here, like I'm gonna pause the music for this. So we gotta go. The people's flag is palest pink. It's not the color you might think. White collar workers stand and cheer. The liberal government is here. We'll change the country bit by bit, so nobody will notice it. And just to show that we're sincere, we'll sing the red flag once a year. Mao Zedong and the peasant army, our image is outdated, for we're the party's avant-garde, and we are educated. Deal with it, we're going lib, Parachuru. So raise the rolled umbrella high, the college scarf, the old school tie, and just to show that we're sincere, we'll sing the red flag once a year. The Liberal Party's flag is palest pink. It's not as red as you might think. And who do we have here? Yeah, and Yao Bang's added shades of blue. He does not care for me and you. The people's flag is palest pink. Best drop it now before we stink. I rather like the liberal blue, and Zhao's policies, I'll have them too. Now ditch we all that old red flower, anything to cling to power. The working class can kiss my ass. It's libs I worship first and last. Oh man. Yeah, the chat gets mean, but I just get mean right back. And Westophilic Chilific was this a family reunion? I don't even know what that means. Okay, since we're liberals, we'll do the Liberal Coalition thing in Thailand, and I'll go ahead and put the bitchin' music, the background music, back on. See, the chat's mean, I get mean back. Zhao may very well get murked by the time CHG gets to the part where he takes power. Yeah, dabbing. Set to stretch a little bit. Yeah, less than 10 minutes and we're going to be stopping it for the day. People with the schemer trait will literally assassinate other ministers. Yeah, but here was the thing that I was trying to figure out earlier is how do we do assassinations? Is it just the Hound? Or like, what's this, you know, all hail the helmsman? I don't get it. Gotta do a playlist with these songs. Yeah. Well, here, a lot of you weren't here at the start of the stream, so let me actually show you what's so far my favorite song here. It's this one, Automation. You can only send them for re-educate. Assassination is sent for re-education. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is the Automation song. But we should get rid of these schemers then. Wait for the event. Whatever. Alright, new event. And again, Zhao Wenlei. This time we're going to support the thesis of the article. Or wait, yeah, it's... Criticizes Deng Xiaoping and reform. Accuses Zhao of sympathizing with capitalism. Let's just do nothing, actually. Let's see here. The publication is perceived as an insult to the deceased in the beginning of a repressive ideological campaign of radicals. People are going into street protests. Yeah, you're right. You're right, guys. I forgot about Nepal. And I forgot about Bhutan when I was listing the countries that border China. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tibet. I've never heard of it. I see Southwest China here. I don't know what else. Yeah. Communist plays song. Son, are you a communist? You guys should really listen to the song called "The Communists Have the Music" from. It's called. It's from They Might Be Giants, which is about them catching crap for enjoying communist music, even though they themselves are not communist. Oh, sorry, I thought we were unpaused. Yeah, this track's bitchin'. It's We Might Be Giants? I thought it was They Might Be Giants. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It's they. Yeah, that's what it is, they. Alright, well... we have a new event here, the Tiananmen Incident. Let's see, we're going to be liberals, so we're going to just keep half-assing stuff. We're going to call all to go away and disperse the remaining. Thousands of people remain. There were violence and beatings that remained under military and police control. It's declared counter-revolutionary and Deng ran off. Okay, so we didn't get cooed, it looks like, immediately, so we're already doing better than the first run. Yeah. Can I go anarchy? Let's see. Comments. The song's comment section is hilarious because there's a bunch of people with different ideologies arguing about whether the song supports their ideology. Yeah, well, there's that line they sing where it goes, "I don't need a rationale to sing the Internationale." Alright. Look, let's face it. Like, I know I don't talk about what my personal political opinions are, whether I agree with this or not, but the grand strategy community leans right, and there has been polls that prove this, if we want to be able to trust that. Freaking everybody jams when I throw on the jazz version of the Internationale by Tony Babbitt, I think. Or yeah, everybody loves that shit whenever I put that on. And fucking look up Mao Zedong song, Red Sun in the Sky. Dude, fucking Hitler would be jamming to that. It's groovy. Oh, sorry, I thought it was paused. I didn't realize it was paused. Can we coup Hyrule? Let's see. We need to get the first 3 industry and agricultural techs ASAP. Check my modifiers. But I think I'm already researching the science. The first, we're trying to get the improved conveyor belt production. Yeah, because we got to come down here, right? Oh, I didn't realize there was the other thing here. So the military. Oh, my bad. What are my thoughts on fingerless gloves? Very handy, extremely handy. Especially, you know, they could be a fashion statement, but they're also good for when you got a phone you got to work on. Everyone knows your political views, CHG, that you prefer propane over charcoal. Do you know that, though? Do you know that? Huh. See the negatives from these. Huh. Trade is capped behind a certain industry level. Well, hold on a sec. Where do I find the modifiers then? Is it here? It's where do I see that? Is it in the view screen? What are you talking about? This stuff? Like the inefficient industry? I already looked at that. Huh. View. Yeah, you're talking about... Oh, you mean over here, like trade. Is this it? Or are you talking about here, like insufficient industry, you know, the freaking aftermath of the Great Leap Forward and all that? Until you get rid of it, you're locked out of so many options. Oh yeah, well, you know, so I have to do improved conveyor production, which I am doing. So then we can you know, get our own industrial technology. So yeah, I am working on this, and like, I'm not sure what else I could be expected to do. Make it go faster. Left or right Turowix? Oh, you mean Trix, the candy? Don't really eat it at all, so... Oh, this is a good one. Being based does not equal being correct. Put more into science as we go. Well, I already did increase it. Oh, wait, no. That's not the... yeah, here in the economy, I think I put us up to 10. We were lower there before. Let's see. Even if you hate Mao, you have to acknowledge he was based. Well, that's that line, right? Or there was like some senior official in China who had said, like, you know, if Mao had died in 1956, he would have been seen as an immortal legend. If he had died in 66, he would have been seen as a controversial but great man. But he didn't. He died in 1976. Alright, but it's been a couple of hours. So, we're going to stop here, because I want to play a couple hours of this tonight as well. So the idea is that, you know, I want to get some more time zones in on it tonight, so we'll do that. I might actually, in between then and now, because I'm gonna stream at 6:30 my time, 6:30 p.m. my time, which is going to be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But in between, I probably will do a little bit of Breath of the Wild, but I gotta do some other stuff. Standard living below 30 is a disaster. Let me write that down. Standard below 30 is disaster. Not a short GameStop. Yo, yeah, guys, I don't know what's going on with the GameStop thing. I don't really follow stock market stuff that closely. even though I have a couple stocks. I probably should. But I don't know who I'm supposed to be rooting for here. I want GameStop to die, so whatever's going to help that happen, do that. Short it, buy it, because somebody was telling me yesterday that spiking GameStop's stock price right now is actually going to kill them. Anyway, so everyone do your part and kill GameStop in whatever way. So thank you very much for joining me on Conquering History Games, and I'll see you all around. Thank you very much for those of you who donated via Super Chat as well. If you shoot your lenders, you stop owing money. That just reminds me of a funny... Okay, I'm going to end it on this. There's a funny phrase I once heard is, if you ever feel like nobody in the world would care that you died, miss a couple of car payments and you'll find out how many people want to know about you, know how you're doing. Alright. See ya.